Hi Creative Minds, and welcome back to my vlog. So today, just walking around trying to support the local businesses to get my goods that I need, but you know, all the shelves are empty and the streets are a ghost town, so rightfully so. People are just trying to stay safe. And I remember all this type of panic and hysteria back in 2008 during the recession. A lot of, freaking out is very similar to what happened back then. Now, I'm not here to tell you that I know anything about the coronavirus. There's so much misinformation out there. I'm not here to tell you anything more. In fact, the only thing I can tell you about getting over a flu is like my mother's old wives' tales and her remedios, right? Or this Mexican remedies. But what I can tell you is that the best thing to do is to mentally and emotionally prepare your mind. Now, in 2008, the kids and I were constantly going to food banks because there was no food and we were really struggling. And there would be long lines at these food banks because so many people were struggling and on the brink of losing their homes and their jobs and everything. This is why there was so much erratic and crazy behavior, hysterical behavior. And I remember just people did not care. It was everybody out for themselves, and they were taking like 5 packages of molding strawberries and like 3 bunches of mushy bananas, and they didn't need that. That wasn't essential for their survival, but they felt like they had to hoard it. And people did not care about who else was in line, who else was starving or having enough to go around. It was just every man for themselves and every family for themselves. And it was one of the most despicable, awful sides of human greed that I have ever seen in my life, and I never forgot it. So when I would talk to the caseworkers at the shelters and at these food banks, and even when I talked to nurses, they would tell me that the people that they would see back in the shelters or homeless again, they knew it would be who it would be because of their mind. And nurses have told me that they know which patients recover and which don't because of their mindset. So the toilet paper and all that, hoarding and stuff, all those things, yeah, they're going to help you. But what's really going to get you through it is your ability to say what is the best and the worst case scenario, staying calm in situations. I've thank you, single motherhood, because I've been able to live off very, very less. I have been able to, make it through disasters, living in bad neighborhoods, a lot of things that have prepared me for something like this. And many of you have survived very difficult times in your life. And you got to remember, you got to really kind of tap into that where you said, okay, how did I stay calm? How did I make a good decision? How did I find the resources I need? How did I find the right people to talk to? If the worst things that could happen, what would they be? And how could I get through them? For me, the worst things that happen are me or the kids in physical danger? Our health is in danger like it is right now. And what could we do? Are we prepared for that? What if no money was coming in anymore? What would I do? Like, where could I go? What could I do? How could I get more? All those things I start to think about, and I just start thinking very solution driven instead of like, what if? I think, okay, I could do this, I could do that. I think of the possibilities and I think of the opportunities. And those are kind of the things that you gotta start doing. I am very bummed that this whole virus situation has kind of put a damper on my adventures for the year and a lot of stuff that I wanted to do. But then I said, okay, there's really no excuse not to be writing and not to be creating awesome videos and content for you guys. And I'm gonna think of things that I can do while staying safe, even if I have to be in quarantine because of this whole situation. So I'm looking for the opportunity, and I hope all of you are as well. And remember, no matter what situation, prepare your mind mentally and prepare yourself emotionally, because without even knowing that that's what I was doing each time I survived all these difficult times, it's what got me through and never having to be back in these situations again. And for that, I'm very grateful. And remember, we really don't need as much as we think we do to survive. That's just the panic and hysteria and that awful side of human greed I was talking about. What you need is a strong mind and just strong solutions to get through everything to get through every hurdle, and getting through every hurdle one step at a time. All right, well, Creative Minds, good luck through this, and I will be back with more vlogs. I've got even some surprises for you this week, so I'll see you in the next vlog.